How's this for a game ball delivery? The United States Army Golden Knights parachute team bringing the game ball into Dorrance Field for Military Appreciation Day. ACC against Patriot League men's lacrosse action. North Carolina welcoming in number 6 Army here for a really special afternoon of lacrosse. Hey everybody, thanks so much for being with us alongside our former goalie Nick Krause. My name is Matt Krause. Well, Nick, this is just a really cool atmosphere. Special day for Military Appreciation Day and a really good game to boot.
Yeah.
Army a year ago, one win away from Memorial Day weekend. Not just one win, one goal away. They fell to Penn State in the NCAA quarterfinals, bring almost everybody back from that team, but someone that was not on that team because he was out for the year with injury, Jackson Eicher, a strong, physical attackman leading the Army offense. That was the game winner in overtime. Meanwhile, for North Carolina, Owen Duffy, number 1 recruit in the country. Nick, the hype is real.
He's a freshman, doesn't play like one.
Zulik with the ground ball for Hopkins. Now they'll clear it against this 10-man Carolina ride. Angelus, great feed. Degnan, 35 in a row. The nation's longest goal streak gets extended with the very first goal of the game. Angelus with 20 to shoot. Low shot. Krieg gets down there for it.
Here comes Coletti with the Tar Heels unsettled. Army on top for the first time today. Burek flings it out. Plunkett scores! Evan Plunkett snaps the drought and gives the Black Knights a 1-goal advantage. McGovern, ball flung free. 14 seconds. English picks it up. English with it. 8 seconds and 7. Carolina trying to tie. English, can he get his hands free? No, he can't! Army stands tall, and the Black Knights win it! Veteran North Carolina goalkeeper Colin Krieg sings to himself between the pipes. Time for us to sing his praises.
Hey, calming himself down in the crease, and he's had a great day so far, and you don't always just make them look pretty. Right there off the foot, he had one off the helmet, and there he's been really good tracking it down low, clogs the 5-hole, which we've seen multiple times today, already in double digits. 10 saves on the day. North Carolina from top to bottom right now, getting a lot of great production from the guys that need to, and also some of the guys you didn't expect.
Carolina has seen offensively 4 goals from Owen Duffy, Krieg in the double digits in saves. And a Tar Heel team that squandered a big lead last week against High Point saw Army go on a 5-1 run here to tie the game at 7, score the first 2 goals out of the halftime locker room. And since then, Nick, Krieg's made a couple of big saves. Tar Heels have scored 2 more and find themselves up by a pair.
Yeah, it's been back and forth. It's going to be a tough game and a tough end to this one. Army's not going to go down without a fight. UNC, obviously a very well-coached team by Coach Bresci, and this offense is starting to feel themselves, see if they can keep it going.
Lance Tillman had a great assist earlier in the game. Skip past the dangerous Duffy, working his way toward the crease, but lost the ball.
The game that Pilot is having today is just unreal to start. He's got 5 Cavs turnovers. He's disrupted Owen Duffy so many times and other Tar Heels alike. It's been a great job on the defensive end for 20 in black.
We talked to Joe Alberisi, the head coach of the Black Knights, prior to the game, talking about the matchup, trying to contain Owen Duffy. He was extremely high on what A.J. Pilot could get accomplished today. Phrase he used, he has erased people. And while he hasn't completely erased Duffy today, he has kept him from a much bigger afternoon. That's for sure. What a split dodge by Plunkett going hard. Knocked free, and Carolina will take it the other way. Ty English is having himself a great game out of the defensive midfield. Duffy unsettled right to Burn.
Yeah, really good eat on one end from Barton. Great save. See if it can turn into transition offense for Army.
Jacob Morin sails it high. Black Knights have the backup.
You got to go there. Both teams at the fast break opportunity. Barton eats one to the thigh. That results in the fast break for UNC. A quick trigger from Duffy. Byrne with a great save. Now you're on the other end. Army can settle back down, and that's the thing, is you get a good stand, you're down by 2. You're right here in it.
Morin goes hard, pulls Army back within 1. Second goal of the day for Jacob Morin off the scoreless game last week in their road loss.
Great dodge here from Morin. Just goes down the right side, has the shorty, gets a step inside, and the deception there against Krieg. Krieg guesses low, and Morin goes high, gets the finish.
Morin going hard to cage. Joe Bresci told us prior to the game that something that jumped out on film about Army was Morin's ability to really stretch out a defense, to fire from distance.
Right there, he does the opposite, fires in close and gets a finish there.
Face-off violation will give it to Carolina. Tar Heels starting to create a bit of an advantage there. It's now 12-8 at the face-off X. Petramala going quickly with space. Tillman in the game on the midfield line as Carolina's got that first midfield back in there. Tillman, James Matten, who's got the ball in his stick right now, and the freshman Andrew Price. McGovern, anything but a freshman. Owen Duffy. Duffy turns off the post. Byrne able to pick it up.
It is so crazy how quickly Duffy can pull the trigger while looking the other direction. He just whips his wrists and just fires with so much velocity. Gets off the post there, a little unlucky, but that close to having 5 and even 6 goals. He's been robbed on 2.
Tally is 4, but it could be higher.
And that's with Pilot making a lot of great defensive plays. I mean, we're watching a battle of 2 great lacrosse players.
The world knows Owen Duffy. He's the #1 recruit in the nation for a reason, but the way in which he's about to further explode onto the national scene, playing these big opponents down the stretch this season, it's impressive, and he's going to become a name to know for many, many years to come, as you said.
He reminds me, not in the way he plays, but in the way he stepped onto the scene in Connor Schellenberger. Schellenberger did redshirt, which was a difference, but just explodes onto the scene. Like you said, he's going to be a name that you're going to know, just like Schellenberger has become. Not saying he'll have a career as Connor Schellenberger has had a fantastic career at UVA, but a lot to come for Owen Duffy.
Trevor Dubner with the ball in his stick, second midfield out there for the Tar Heels. Additionally, Carolina has made a sub on the attacking line. Matt Reedy, 37 in white, is in the game.
Yeah, and Coach Bresci said we might see Reedy a little more. His role's been going up. He had 2 goals against High Point on the man up. Starting to become a weapon.
Dubner, flip out to McGovern. Duffy from distance! 1 for the thumb for Owen Duffy.
He just can't be stopped right now. He shoots at a very high velocity. That's his 12th shot of the day. So shoots at a high clip, and just a stinger there. He can put so much behind it, gets torque behind the ball. Back up by 2 for North Carolina. And here it is, great job to move the ball here. Gets 1 to McGovern. McGovern up top. One of the rare times you get Army moving. And when you do that, you have to find the open man. And that's exactly what West Point doesn't want to happen. Duffy with an open step down shot.
Beautiful ball movement to get that ball to Owen Duffy. Critical face-off win for Will Coletti in the Black Knights. Coletti on the move himself, gets the goal right back.
That's just to make it and take it there from Will Coletti, his 4th of the season. And see here, just great job to kick it out. It wasn't a clean win, and it doesn't always have to be. Kicks it out, gets his 9th win of the day, just right down the middle, and that puts Krieg in a tough situation. Coletti in the middle of the field opens up a lot of room to shoot at the cage, puts it on the ground for his 4th goal of the season.
Joel Barisi said, yes, it's a tough matchup for him against this two-headed monster of the Tar Heels and Andrew Tyre and Brady Wambach. But yet, against the best, Will plays his best, and he wins another one.
And it's been Wambach who's taken every draw for this Carolina team at the faceoff X. And Coletti's 9 of 21, Wambach's 12 of 21, getting the better edge here. As we get down to the wire, that matchup becomes more and more important.
Burek draws the slide, spins back in, flipped it across. Eicher couldn't handle it cleanly, though. The ball is loose and hoovered up by the Tar Heels.
And you want to talk about a player being taken away by the opposing team. Eicher has 7 shots, no goals, no assists. He's been erased on the other end, and that's why Carolina's got the 10-9 lead.
It's a 1-goal lead for the Tar Heels. 1 quarter to go.